great to be here. So I'd like to start by inviting you to think about your favorite food. Go ahead and close your eyes. Try to visualize your favorite food. Can you smell or taste it? Just by thinking about it. And what makes your favorite food special? Are you with friends, family, or a special occasion? How do you feel when you eat your favorite food? Do you feel nourished, full, or maybe even guilty? If you asked me this question when I was 15, I would have answered with McDonald's. So it's okay. Just acknowledge whatever your favorite food is and how it makes you feel. Now, open your eyes. Does your favorite food story include where your food comes from? For the majority of us, probably not. Why is this? Why are we disconnected from where our food comes from? One reason is that food comes from all over the world. We are actually disconnected from it. It travels usually at least 1,000 miles, and sometimes we don't even know where it comes from. Not only this, but we see stories in the news of our food being grown in ways that may harm our bodies, the environment, and possibly even be inhumane. Maybe we want to make different food choices, but when we go to the store, do we even have a choice? This is another reason we are disconnected from our food. We grow tired of the conventional shopping experience. We're lucky if we don't have a major stress response just trying to get into the store from road rage in the parking lot. When we do get in the store, there's parents screaming at their kids or letting them run wild. We try to navigate our ways through the busy aisles, reading labels, comparing prices, or if you're like me, you have kids with you and you're trying to read labels and compare prices. When you finally make your way to the long checkout lines, we get to see the rising price of food that we have no control over. People are waking up. On my own path to wellness and while helping others, I have found that the easiest way to make positive change is through awareness. Awareness practices help gain a foundation of integrity to put forth the discipline, commitment, and intention necessary for a joyful and successful life. This is a quote from my teacher, Paul Pitchford. He uses awareness practices, such as meditation, as an integral part to health. So, if we want to be healthier, or if we want to eat healthier, we should know why, and we should know how. We should know what's in our food, and we should know where it comes from. But above all this, we should know how we feel about it. Fortunately, we are becoming more informed on the food we eat. We're looking at labels, looking at the ingredients, sugar, preservatives, all of that stuff. And now we're starting to look at how it's grown. More and more, we want to know what's in it, and we want to know where it comes from. To meet this consumer demand, we are seeing a rise in local food networks, like farmers markets and community-supported ag, or CSA for short. Farmers markets allow consumers to buy fresh, local food directly from the farmer. They also serve a special role for our cities. They bring community together, just like this, and it's more of a celebration than our conventional shopping experience. The CSA model requires its members to pay money up front for an entire season of produce. and the farmers usually arrange the delivery or pickup times. Some CSA farms allow their members to take part in the food process, like planting onions, picking berries, or even a barn raising. Clearly, these business models are filling a void in our market, but they lack convenience for farmers and consumers. What if your schedule doesn't allow you to go to the farmer's market? What if you don't have time to go to multiple stores to get all your groceries? Or the money to invest? What if buying eggs in an alley is just weird? We've all done it. But both these models, farmers markets and the community-supported agriculture, are direct marketing business models, which leaves less time for the farmers to farm. So we're seeing yet another option that has the potential to serve our community and the farmers, a food cooperative. 3 years ago, a group of people came together with the idea to start a food co-op in Bismarck, North Dakota. We felt that our community lacked a central location to purchase local, fresh, and organic foods and products. To put it simply, a food co-op is a full-service grocery store. We're not a truck that comes in, and we're not a buying club. We're just a real grocery store, but it's owned by the community. And we prioritize local food. Convenient access to fresh, healthy foods is a critical part to wellness and even managing chronic disease. Cooperative business is not business as usual. Cooperatives engage their members on some level. We become a part of our food story. Co-ops are purpose-driven, not profit-driven. The Bizman Food Co-op has 3 values: real food, empowered community, and local economy. You might think this sounds great, but don't most businesses have some lofty mission and vision? A cooperative business sustains its values by conducting business according to the 7 co-op principles. All co-ops around the world follow the 7 principles. The first principle is voluntary and open membership. Anyone can join the food co-op, but you won't have to be a member to shop there. We'll need at least 1,000 members to open our store, and we already have well over 600 just after 1 year of selling our memberships. A strong membership base ensures that the store will have democratic member control. Operations won't fall on one owner or manager. All members have equal say in how the co-op operates. The elected board represents the members. The hired general manager answers to the board. So in addition to being involved physically, you could also be involved financially. We own our grocery store. Member economic participation. The memberships cost $200 each, which will provide 1/4 of our startup capital. We're now planning to launch our member loan campaign, which is actually going to raise over half of our startup capital. Since the majority of our capital comes from the members, the co-op remains independent. Cooperatives are independent of any higher corporate office or entity. It answers to its members. Principle number 5, education. Empowers the community, one of our 3 values. In addition to educating the community about cooperative business, we have already started to offer classes on health, cooking, farming, environment, and community issues. This is my favorite principle, cooperation among co-ops. This is something we are not used to in our capitalistic culture. Co-ops actually work together. You would think we would be in competition with farmers markets or CSAs. But in reality, we're all working towards the same goal, improving access to local food. So we're dedicated to working together. Co-ops are not new to North Dakota either, and we've received great support from our reputable power co-ops. This support actually inspires other businesses to support the co-op as well. And more things do happen when we work together. And the last principle is concern for community. The members will set the policies that enrich our community. My priority is to make local food more accessible. Some want to provide educational opportunities in the community. Some of us are looking out for the environment and self-sustainability. Some of us are concerned with food safety. Others simply want a positive community hub. By following the 7 principles to start a business, our community becomes engaged with our vision on some level, financially, physically, or even emotionally. Actually, the co-op will only open if the community is engaged in the process. Remember, if a big change is going to be worthwhile, we have to cultivate awareness. We have to truly, deeply want it in order for the efforts to be long-lasting. I'm not here today because of something I did. I'm here today because of something our community is doing together. Individuals, businesses, both big and small, and organizations are working together to make our vision a reality. After 3 years of committed volunteer efforts, we are in the 3rd and final stage of our startup plan. That might seem like a long time to start a business, but we are doing more than just opening a store. We are transforming the way we feed our body, mind, and soul. We may not always be happy with the status quo, but we live in a country where there is opportunity for change and growth. It is our right and our responsibility. It is up to us to create the world we want. Anyone can make the world a better place. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Something we can all relate to here in North Dakota, or a bee, maybe. But if you have an idea or even a vision, don't be afraid to pursue it. Awareness gives us the ability to plant a seed. Engagement and cooperation nourishes and grows that seed. When it comes time to harvest that seed, we reap real, healthy food, an empowered community, and local economy. Thank you.